Hello, shalom, shalom, and welcome again to Word Up with Gloria. I hope everybody is well, and I hope everybody is keeping safe. Amen and amen. Again, I want to welcome every person who's joining us for the very first time. You're very welcome here. And to my returning Word gang, you know that you're always welcome in this space. Today we are back again with some life lessons. I did my first life lessons a couple of weeks ago, I think a month ago, and I have actually been inundated with requests for more life lessons. And so here we are, all right? And today's life lessons are just going to be life lessons that help us to put proper boundaries, life lessons that help us to maximize the use of our time and energy and to safeguard our well-being, to bring balance into our lives. Okay? So here we go. Life lesson number one, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. Now, you know, no is a very small word, very little word. It's only 2 letters, but it's one of the hardest word for people to say. A lot of people don't know how to say no because they're afraid to be seen to be mean people, to be bad people, to be disagreeable. And a lot of people become exhausted by trying to please everybody. They become people pleasers just because they don't know how to say no. Okay? So it's okay to say no. You can't do everything. You cannot be everywhere. You can't please everybody. And so you have to learn how to say this little word. When you say no, it shows that you know who you are, what you're about. It also shows that you value yourself, that you have your own convictions that you stand for, and that you will not be drawn into everything. You will not be drawn into everything. You will not go everywhere. You don't have to meet everybody's expectations of you. So it's okay to say no. Okay? Yeah, and also saying no helps you put proper boundaries in place so that you're not spreading yourself too thin and running yourself to the ground, trying to do everything to please everyone. Yeah, so life lesson number 2, be there for people, be available for people, but do not be too accessible. Unfortunately, we live in a world where people don't value what is easily accessible to them. People don't value what they see to be something ordinary and common and regular. And so when you open yourself up and you give free access, and people can run in and out of your life at any time, at some point people become disrespectful and entitled, and they begin to feel like you're there for their own use, and that you're there for them. You're there for their use, their convenience, their comfort. They come in when they need to come in, and they leave when they want to leave. And they don't value you now. You become an asset, but you're not a valuable asset. There's an English saying that says familiarity breeds contempt. And I know that may sound like it's going against Christian values, but sometimes you have to deny access to people, especially people who begin to misuse the access and the availability that you have accorded them. Don't put yourself out there for misuse. Don't put yourself out there for abuse. Do not give access to people who don't deserve access to you. Be helpful, be nice, be kind. Lend help where it's needed, but know when to pull out. Life lesson number 3, it's okay to put yourself first and to prioritize yourself. We've been hearing a lot about self-love and self-care, and I'm glad that people are waking up now to realize that it's okay to have yourself at the front of your mind every time. Decisions can be made for you, for family members, for friends. It's okay to include everybody in your life, and especially when you're making decisions. But you as a person and those people closest to you should be the ones that inspire your decisions. Do not ever make decisions because you're being pressurized by people to make certain decisions because it helps them. Don't make decisions that are going to lead you down a path that you're not trying to go. Your decisions should lead you to the path that serves your purpose and lead you to the path of your destiny. If it's not for you, if those decisions are not for your own good, don't make them. Take your time before making decisions because some decisions cannot be changed once they've been made. All right? So prioritize yourself in decision making. Prioritize yourself in putting yourself first in everything that you do. Amen and amen. And while I'm saying that, I also want to say that it's okay while you're prioritizing yourself to take time for rest, for recovery, for rejuvenation, for restoration. All right? All right. Life lesson number 4. Mistakes are part of life. Everyone is going to make mistakes no matter who they are. From royalty to the peasants, no matter how noble, how beautiful, how learned, how well educated, how well versed you are with life, every person is going to make mistakes. Every person is going to make mistakes in life. So don't beat yourself with a stick because you've made a mistake and you feel like you've messed up and that you have failed. Mistakes will be made. And mistakes, once they are made, they can become valuable learning points. They can help you to learn what to do or what to do, not to do next time. All right? Mistakes are a wonderful learning curve. You learn what is helpful and what is not helpful. And you use them as sandpaper. Okay? Use them as sandpaper to smoothen the rough edges. Take the lesson with you. Leave the mistake behind. Try to correct yourself. Try as much as you can not to repeat the mistake, and then take the lesson ahead and use it to guide you and to keep you on the path that will lead you to achieving whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. But remember that mistakes will be made, and it's okay to make a mistake. Only it's not okay to keep repeating the same mistake over and over again. Once you start repeating the same mistake over and over again, then it's not a mistake. It's become a pattern and a habit, and that needs to be broken. Amen and amen. Life lesson number 5. Extreme comfort is a sign of very little growth. When you become very comfortable, usually that's a sign and an indicator that there's very little or no growth happening in your life. And the reason is being that growth is painful. I don't know if you've ever heard of the saying, growing pains. Growth is painful. Growth brings with it movement. So where you see comfort and you don't see a lot of stuff going on, and there's no pain, it's become too comfortable, check yourself. It could be that you're not growing, you've stopped growing, you are stunting your growth, you've become too comfortable, and you need to restart and rejuvenate yourself to start growing. If you need to change places, then do grow. So check what you need to change. It could be you'd also need to change your mindset. You may need to change the location. You may need to change associates and people that you're hanging out with. Yes, absolutely. So that we have our 5 life lessons. And I hope you can take 1 or 2. If you know anybody that might benefit from these life lessons, please help us share this video. If you have not subscribed to our channel and you like the content here, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button, leave me a comment, and God bless you. Amen and amen. And if you can, let me know which life lesson has spoken to you today. The one that kind of hit you in the right spots today, let me know. God bless you. Amen and amen.